So I don't know if you can tell, I feel pretty squished in here. That's because right now this seat is set up with my wife's profile on it. She's been driving my car because something's wrong with her car. One of the cool things about this car, by the way, is that you can preset your sitting position right here. So you see those on the door, it's on the driver's side door too. So right now this seat is on my wife's setting, and if I wanted to go to my setting, I just hit on one right here and you hold on that button all the way and boom, it goes to my setting. That's pretty awesome, right? Anyway, let's go. How's it going? Mike here. Welcome to Mojo Grip. Hope y'all are having a good day. So since I have the camera on here, I should do a story time and talk about starting your YouTube channel. This is another question I get asked often. People who want to share their experiences on YouTube or try to make it a full-time thing. I'm sort of in limbo with that right now. I've been able to grow my channel in 2018 and I'm very happy with the growth. So if you're gonna start a YouTube channel, at some point, you know, there are people who do it just randomly, and then there are people like me who do it like they think of this as a business, like they take it really seriously. But things you're gonna need, okay, I'll tell you from my experience. All right, when I first started YouTube, hold on one second. So when I first started mine, it really was just, I just wanted to post my flight videos from when I started training at first. I didn't think anything of it. So the channel was sort of up and down, didn't really take anything serious for 2 years. Because I started this channel back in 2015 and I barely uploaded on it. I just slapped a bunch of videos. Like I would put in like 10 videos in 1 month and then not put anything for like the next 6 months. So that's how it was. But come 2018, you know, I'm in a new city, different circumstances, and I'm like, you know what? I have this YouTube channel, so let me try and put some work into it. So believe it or not, 30% of the work that you're going to do as a YouTube creator is creating the content. At least that's my case. 70% of the time I'm actually reading. I'm educating myself on, you know, what to do to make this better, what to do, you know, how to get my titles better, how to get my description better, how do I rank, you know, whenever I post a video, thumbnails, things like that. And now I still do that, but also now since my channel has grown to a certain stage, I'm now thinking, okay, how do I get sponsors and things like that. But in the beginning, a lot of what you should do, or what I would advise you to do, is just study. You know, study, and part of studying is just watching other successful people in your field. Also, you can sort of do a cross-channel thing where you can study somebody who is, you know, reviewing toys or tech gadgets, whatever have you, and see some of the things that they've done to have a constant growth. And if you're not familiar with Social Blade, that's a really cool spot to be able to check out people's channels and see, sort of look at the graph and also look at what they're doing. Now, I would say do that, but also don't be a complete copycat. If you just copy and paste, it might work in the short term, but it's not gonna work in the long term. I can tell you that right now. So yeah, do a lot of studying, but here are the basics. When you're starting out, make sure you are committed. If your time schedule in the real world is you can only afford to upload once a week, then keep it once a week. If it's once a month, keep it once a month. Don't do like I did in the beginning, where I just uploaded 5 videos this week without even time and scheduling anything, and then I wait another 10 weeks to upload another set of 5 videos. That's not a way to be consistent. You want to be consistent in how you upload, when you upload, and time that you upload. That way, as you build your subscriber base, they know when to expect your videos. So for example, Mojo Grip uploads for the last couple of months now. I've uploaded on Sundays in the morning, I've uploaded on Tuesdays in the afternoon, and I've uploaded on Thursdays in the afternoon. So Sunday at 9 a.m., Tuesday 1 p.m., Thursday 1 p.m. And I've made sure I've kept that consistency for the last couple of months, and I plan on keeping that consistency for the last couple of months. So keep that in mind, that you have to be consistent with the time that you upload. I can't stress how valuable that is, that one part. And then as you upload, here's the thing, you know, so always look out for content that flies. So say for example, within a couple of weeks you upload, say 10 videos. Out of that 10 videos, you might have 2 or 3 of them that outperforms everything else, right? Like if you look on my channel right now, go to the videos tab, and you can do sort by views or something like that, and you would see that some videos are doing exceptionally well compared to others. Right now I have an average number that I expect from every video to do, but some videos just pick up. It's hard to completely know what the YouTube algorithm is doing, but you can get lucky. Excuse me, you can get lucky and have one video just go viral. You know, going viral has to do with other stuff, right? But always keep that in mind. Every time you upload a bunch and you see one video that is doing well, try to study what you did with that video, okay? And then duplicate. So take for example, one of the early videos that performed well on this channel was I did a top 5 of a particular aircraft. I think it was either a sports airplane or a turboprop, something like that. And I just did that randomly, okay? It was a complete random. And before I knew it, this thing was doing well. Actually, no, I remember it was the one I did. I said 5 airplanes to expect in 2018 or something like that. And I just posted that thing up, and boom, it was fire, and it just kept going and going and going. And I was like, oh crap. So I remember just sitting down and studying this particular video. And you know what I did? For every 2 or 3 videos that I put out in a week or in a month, I would do a video very similar to that, where I would do like a top 5 something, and I would get almost the same response or the same results from that. And so that's one thing to keep in mind. You know, if you're, excuse me, I'm gonna get some gas. So if you're, you know, starting off with YouTube, always study your videos that perform really well, and then duplicate whatever you did in that video to get more better performance. But then here's the thing also, as you grow, which is my case, you're going to, you know, part of the challenge of being a YouTube creator is, you know, you have to keep going. You have to keep creating, and to keep creating you have to come up with new ideas. And here's the thing, if your old ideas are working, don't fix what's not broken, okay? So keep doing what you're doing. But for me, you know, my challenge is I want my YouTube to be about this, or I want to implement more of this into my YouTube channel, because it's a creative space for me, right? Let's turn this up. It's a creative space for me, so I want to be able to do just more than one thing. And a lot of times I get nervous, like, oh man, I don't want to piss people off because, you know, they've been used to this type of content. Like I'm doing with this vlog right now. This is not typically what I upload on my YouTube channel, but I also want to upload these kinds of videos for you guys to see. So it's a risk, but to me it's a risk worth taking, okay? But let me pump gas real quick, and then we'll continue this conversation. Okay guys, we're almost where we're going here, but let me give you one last piece of advice for your YouTube channel, okay? One thing you will notice is this: you you can fall into a trap of, say for example, you study somebody else's channel and you're kind of going with the flow or going with the trend of what's going on. You see that if you copy people or if you copy and paste, again, you're not going to be able to keep that up. All right, so my last advice to you is to be as real as possible, meaning do your own thing. It's okay to study other people and, you know, borrow some of their strategies on how to grow your channel, but I would say the actual content itself, be authentic. Okay, I'll give you an example. Years ago when I first started watching YouTube a lot more, it was this whole trend of Lamborghinis. You know, I think Rob was the first one to start that trend. And funny enough, if you watch Rob's channel, he barely makes Lamborghini videos, but I think he started that trend, and then before you knew it, all of this other players in the space decided they had to go buy a Lamborghini. And here's the crazy part, and I studied this very hard because I was like, maybe I should go buy a Lamborghini and use that to build my channel. And I'm glad my wife talked me out of that stupid, dumb idea. But let me tell you what happened. I remember following some of these guys just to study what happens. And what I noticed happens is their first few videos do really well. Like, they jump, oh, I just bought a Lamborghini. Check out my Lamborghini, check out how it revs, all this cool stuff, right? And those videos do really well. But later on, I find that these guys are struggling really hard to keep up with that trend. They totally run out of ideas of what to talk about their Lamborghini. I mean, there's just so much videos you can make about one car. So that's a typical example of what will happen if you just decide to go with the flow and not be authentic to your own real life story. Because remember, all creators are doing is we're telling a story. Whether it's a personal experience or if we're reviewing a car or an airplane, whatever it is, we're telling you a story and hopefully getting your attention to watch our videos and listen to our story. And if you go that route of going with the flow or copying the trend for now, you better be able to keep that up. So that's my last advice to you, is just be authentic with whatever video or content that you're putting out and tell a good story. And if you do that, chances are you're gonna grow. You're gonna grow. If you put in the work, it's almost inevitable that you will grow. I'm telling you right now, it's impossible not to grow if you are consistent with your upload and you are telling a good story and you're being authentic to what it is that you're doing. Okay, so that's my 2 cents for you guys. Hope you learned something from it. You guys let me know in the comments what your experience has been, and if you're starting out your own channel, just let me know. You can ask me questions. I'll try to share my knowledge as best as I can. But until then, stay tuned for my next video. If this is your first time, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and please give a thumbs up if you actually learned something from this video. I really appreciate it, guys. Until next time, I'll catch you on the next video.